How many times do you have to repeat it? I can't do that. Yeah, I know it's not correct, but I really can't do that no matter what. No, don't insist. Of course, he won't understand. He will never forgive me. I don't know. I'll have to find a solution myself, but he can't find out. No, my dad can't find out. He won't forgive me. What did what I did was something totally wrong. May I know what is that terrible thing you can tell me, Richard? Richard, I want to know. Dad, hello. No, it's nothing. You heard wrong. I heard very well. You were telling your best friend you did something terrible, and I want to know. Dad, I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I promise it will never happen again. Just give me a, an opportunity, opportunity, please. I failed this time, but I promise I will pass next exam. I don't know what happened to me. I studied hard, but I couldn't make it. I promise it won't happen again. Forgive me. Wait a minute. That terrible thing you did, would that fail your mid exam? But it won't happen again. I don't know what happened. Please. Just okay, son. Why would I get angry just because of an exam? Well, I never failed an exam. I always got excellent grade. I'm the best student. Or well, I was the best student. With this failure, I don't know anymore. Oh God, are you serious? No, you can't be serious. Son, that's okay. I mean, it's okay to fail sometimes. It not, it's not a big deal. It for me is the first time I fail an exam and I feel terrible. I can't believe it. Okay, we need to talk about it. I will tell you why failure is also important. Failure teaches us about love, relationship, money, business, and people. Failure sets stage for us to judge our world. We can use failure as a teaching tool to improve skills. Like problem solving, leadership, communication, decision making, learning, and so on. Think, think of failure like this. Every decision we make has a 15% to chance of success and 100% probability to teach you something new in process. You're saying that so I don't feel bad. You are my dad. I have to tell me that. Oh, come on, I know. When you experience a failure, you can feel it in your word. You may think to yourself, I'm never coming back from this. I know that. Your confidence and self-esteem can take a hit. You might not want to try something new again. But let me tell you something really important about failure, my dear son. It took Thomas Edison 10,000 attempts to perfect the light bulb. Bill Gates' first company was a completely disaster. Surely, Walt Disney would fire from newspaper job for lack of creativity. Can you believe that? Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first job where he experienced sexual harassment in a hostile work environment. The most successful people in the world have failed often, but what lesson can failure teach you? Honestly, defeat only our definition of failure might vary depending on your experience. So, what is failure? Failure is defined as a lack of success. Failure is defined as inability to. And one example is your exam. You had to accept it to get a good grade, but you couldn't make it. Failure hurts. It doesn't make us feel good. It can put perfectionism to the test. It can be difficult to pick ourselves up to try again. So, what do you learn from failure? Well, I learn more than you think. For example, resilience. From failure, we learn resilience. It's hard to not learn how to build resilience after failure, especially if you are determined to overcome failure. Believe me, resilience can help you build a growth mindset. It can help you adopt a right behavior to over change. Humility. Our ego are sensitive. They can grow and evolve into beasts of their own. And most of the time, a healthy dose of failure is good for our ego. It keeps us humble. Failure can teach us how to embody important characteristics like leadership, flexibility, even best laid plan disrupted, and that's go failure. Failure. I often think of face. You can do the same thing over and over, expect different. Failure teaches flexibility, adaptability, how to overcome obstacles. Instead of to you a chain to our expand it's covered nimble and I have adopted that growth mind. Innovation and creativity, much like flexibility. Innovation and creativity can present themselves as lesson fellow practice some painting and in the work to keep creative just following and midfielder. Motivation, you may be wondering right now motivation and yes, and when someone tell me I can do something it make me that much more determined to prove them wrong.